fucking hate this. That's what I forgot to talk.
Your hatred of this?
What? Hatred of... No,
I
forgot all about that.
Okay.
No, I forgot to talk to you multiple times so far. We've done multiple recordings, so this is going to come out, like, way... we literally recorded on the day that this dropped, and I was going to talk about it, and I forgot, and now it's going to be, like, months after this happened. Shit. But... Did you hear about the controversy with game theory?
No, I didn't know there was controversy with game theory. I go out of my way to avoid anything and everything involving game theory.
Okay, so Deltarune is this new game, and what's happening?
Keep going, but just pay attention to what's happening on screen. Peach just went through the revolving door, and this is happening. And she's just like, fuck do I do? Sorry, continue. Yeah, I know about Deltarune. I've been meaning to play it because I downloaded it because it's the sequel to
How the fuck does the...
Does are too deep in conversation, Ryan. You miss things in the game all the time despite the fact that you're looking straight at it because you're talking.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. Bowser is not standing right beside me as he like tears a hole through my wall. If like literally the grinding of a wall like, flipped out, I think I noticed that. Actually, that's the one thing that I've always wanted to see try like on like the immersion series or something like that. Oh, they did notice. Okay,
yeah,
good.
No, it's funny because of what happens. So Bowser's like, I need to stop Mario. He's doing too good. So I'm gonna find a way. I need to figure out what he hates, and I'll do that. And so you can tell. And so Bowser's gonna be like, hey Peach, what does Mario hate? And you can give him bullshit.
Okay.
Which Mario hate most? Mushrooms. He hates mushrooms. That fills him with dread. The Thunder Rage. Definitely don't give him one of those.
Thunder Rage.
It's an item that does 5 damage to everything. And definitely don't give him a Super Soda.
So this just means Bowser's dumb.
Yeah, no, that's the whole thing of this game. Bowser's a dipshit. The only reason he won is because he got a Star Rod, which literally grants his wishes, and he was too dumb to literally I wish Mario was dead. Well, he did, and then the Star Spirits intervened, and he's too dumb just like, oh, I'll just wish for that again.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this game. This game there are no flaws in this game's story whatsoever.
I'm gonna disagree.
If I had to give this game a rating out of 10, I would give it a Paper Mario out of 10.
All right, well that's a fair. I can't have to get behind that. I have to get behind that assessment. But that's one of the things that I always want to see. So
yeah,
people like in games like in not Metroid, what the fuck? Metal Gear Solid.
Mm-hmm.
They both start with M, so apparently they're the same fucking game in my stupid dipshit brain. But like,
don't say such mean thing about yourself, all right? You don't have a dipshit brain. You have a god awful fucking shitty ass brain.
That's fair. That's fair.
But you know what I tell you something, man? I respect that brain because it's your brain, and you're my best friend, and potentially gay lover too. But we haven't reached that part of our story arc yet. The fans we have to wait for the fans to demand that yet.
That's season 2.
Send your yaoi art of us to 123.
Don't
give us free shit lane because I want game theory to get all of that, and we don't want any of it.
That's fair. But no, in immersion type things, or not but in like games like Metal Gear Solid or anything, like you stealth and you can like walk right behind enemies and like take them out. Or, like Hitman, like you can sneak up and choke people, or in any stealth game really. And I'm like, I don't believe that because like whenever anybody's like, I can feel people like walking behind me.
That's the thing. Like, it's one of those things where like people can feel it if they're being looked at too. So it's like it's just what it's like. We have this like weird peripheral sense to us.
Yeah, like I like can tell like when somebody's like walking up behind me. But then I also believe it because like all the time I'll walk up behind people or something like that, and I've got fucking like like at work. I have keys and shit for days, and I'll walk up behind somebody and be like, hey, and they'll be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, or at home, I'll walk up behind somebody and they'll like freak the fuck out, like you scared me. I'm like, I walked down the hall normally, saw you, came up and said hello. Like, how fucking unaware are you? So like, I always want to see like, it's impossible to test that because basically you're like, you'd have to like, what's it, or like Payday. Like, remember in Payday, like when you're like, God, over here.
Yeah.
You just kind of like barely hide. You're just like, literally see them walk right by you in the open door, and you're just slightly out of their, like, as the game programs it, they're like visual cone of range.
Yeah.
But like, you're literally right out in the open.
Yeah.
Oh, you're running?
Yeah, I don't want to fight these guys. Also, once you beat a chapter, like once you beat the boss, the XP of enemies in the area is like they go from being worth, I think enemies are usually worth like 2 to 4 XP. Oh, that's not how you cross a gap. I need the flying one of yous. The genetically superior one.
Why are we headed this way?
Because there's badges back here and I want to get them.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, you said you wanted to try and get that badge.
I want to see if I can get them now that I can roam
freely.
I think unless his shit is still here, but I want to just.
There is a star power, yeah.
There was a star piece and there was a badge too, and I want it all.
But what is it? But like, you can never test that because like, to put people into a guarded room.
Oh, to point out the fact that this place is fucking repaired magically. I assume the booze moved in. It's a nice mansion. Sorry,
but it's not their ghost town.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
See, I don't know how to get up there is the issue. So, like, if you jump on this, it just rockets you into the thing. I think there's, like, a secret passage above it that I have to do with my ground pound. So, yeah. Sorry, continue.
Oh,
that people can tell if someone's behind them.
Well, yeah,
like, the moment you tell them they're part of a test, they're automatically
they're gonna like know. It's like, and the only way to like successfully do it is not to tell them. It's like, okay, you hire real people to like guard this thing. Otherwise, like, why are you having like people like watch something? You have to hire real security, and then that gets too dangerous.
Yeah.
Because then if they do catch you, like they're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, they might actually hurt someone, and you can't tell them. And it's just kind of fucked up to like tell them that kind of shit. Oh wait, no, I need to go up. Yeah, it's like a thing too, because I have because I've like looked up like about like sneaking around and stuff like that, because I've written a couple of short stories where my main character is a thief in a fantasy universe. So like I was doing a bunch of research on it and stuff, and like they say how like if you're sneaking up behind someone, you actually don't want to like look at them, because they'll get that, because you get that feeling like you're being looked at, you know, and it might cause you to turn around.
But yeah, so game theory, they had a bit of a controversy. Yeah, like you said, Deltarune.
I want to play it. It's downloaded on my computer because the guy literally gave it out for free.
Oh wow!
And it's a sequel to Undertale apparently. So we need to play that. That's the game we're going to play in the future too, because you still need to play Undertale because you haven't played.
Oh wait. Deltarune is the sequel to Undertale?
Deltarune is an anagram of Undertale.
So then what's the game? What's the fucking game? Shit, hold up. Let me look that up then.
Okay, yeah, do some research. Oh, yeah, here we go. I definitely have not gone this way because there's a crack in the wall right here. There we go. Ah, here we go. Yep. That's how you do it. Nope.
Oh, okay.
D down jump badge. Disables enemy's defense and oh, okay, yeah, it's the same badge as my hammer one I have.
Okay, so now I remember. So Deltarune is involved in it, but so there's a new game called Heartbound, which is objectively a not clone. I won't go so far as to say clone, but I will say heavily inspired, like I don't want to say spiritual successor, but like heavily inspired
like a dedicated
by
like fan game, like inspired by kind
it's
of
like
thing.
It's one of those new types of games.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
like how Visage is very PT.
Yeah,
like.
Or I was thinking of have you ever heard of a game called Freedom Planet?
Nope.
It's basically an homage to the old Sonic 2D games. It was basically making me that. I've heard like really good stuff about it. I've been meaning to play it. We might play it on here one day. I love how the only guard left is this fuckface.
All right. But yeah, so so they were streaming the game as it, because apparently like they released a demo that was like very short.
I was gonna say, I assume Heartbound is, you mean it's an Earthbound spiritual successor?
No.
Oh
no,
it's not.
No, it's an Undertale.
Oh, it's an Undertale. Yeah, okay,
it's
well,
like
Undertale is heavily inspired by Earthbound as well, too.
Yeah.
So,
but it's like, that
makes sense too, because hearts are a big thing in Undertale.
In Undertale, yeah. Undertale, Heartbound is more like. Did you go through that wall?
Yes, I made that hole and everything while you were looking stuff up. That's how I got the badge.
They like what is it? It's very like more Undertale related, like in the weird kind of like meta game commentary that Undertale is.
Mm-hmm.
And so MatPat was gonna stream part of. Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah, I realized I could have gotten
simple
all
and
these
clean.
as we went because I realized I just missed some stuff. I think we were just distracted, but cool, we got it all.
But so MatPat was streaming the game because they originally released like released like a demo for it, and they had played it, and he thought it was nice, but it was very short. Then he kind of like released the full game, but it wasn't the full. It was like it was out to buy, but it was only just like the first like couple of levels. It still hadn't like fully completed.
Mm-hmm.
So MatPat had done like a streaming session on like a Saturday or something like to do the game. In the stream, some of like the like tags, like the metadata, like the tags that you put on YouTube videos and everything like that.
Yeah.
They have like Undertale 2, Deltarune. It had shit like that. And throughout the game, I think like they literally titled the stream like the next Undertale.
Question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
I don't even know if like they did the exclamation because I think that might be part of the criticism.
Well, I was just gonna say like
It's just clickbait bullshit that all YouTube does.
It's like we should maybe in a few maybe when we got nothing else to talk about later, Ryan, we'll just go on the YouTube trending tab and see what cancer is propagating on this wonderful site today.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. But so they put it out like that as like the next Undertale, and people like criticize like, oh, this is a clickbaity, but like everything MatPat does is clickbaity. Everything does on YouTube is clickbaity. So I'm more willing to forgive that. Like, yeah, it's fucked up. But a big criticism is I think it's called like Pirate Studios or something like that. I'm gonna get in trouble for this because like I'm saying it wrong because I didn't do the research. Matt said the name of the studio and said it wrong, and the studio got like pissed, like you didn't give me credit, like you got my name wrong when you're saying it, like because there's not like I think there wasn't a link to the game in the like the YouTube like description, like it didn't link to the game, didn't link to the studio. Oh, this fuck again.
Should we stop the thing right now so you can voice this?
Oh, Mario! Oh, thanks! I mean, boy, are you unlucky to run into me again?
Who's this kid? What a dirty little urchin. Oh.
He must... Oh, wait, that's not... Oh, fuck. I just got ready to go.
He must be lost.
Hey, shut up! Shut up! I'm not lost yet. I'm your worst nightmare. Here comes the pain.
Your voice okay?
No. It always hurts to do that voice. But anyway, so he got like the name wrong when saying it. He didn't link to it. The developer's like, hey, MatPat, how to not be a douche and get my name right and also link. It's because of people like you that like created blah blah blah. And this whole big stink came out like, yeah, you absolutely need to like link to like the game and stuff like that. And it's like almost no major YouTubers. Wow, that was a pretty good.
I succeeded.
That was a really great stream. But like almost no major YouTubers like do that unless it's like a sponsored video. Like not like most people aren't gonna be like, hey, Left 4 Dead 2, here's the link to the Steam page for Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, I guess, but it's especially because it's like an indie game and he was promoting it too.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I agree he should have, but everyone's saying like he had to have, and it's fucked up that he didn't like. He didn't have to. He bought the game with his own thing. He is making it. Yeah, he should have pronounced the name right. He should have gotten that right. Like obviously I should have done research. I should have gotten it right. It's fucked up on his part. But a big criticism is like the tag data. The tag data like shows like Deltarune and Undertale and Undertale 2 in like the thing. People dug through that and they criticized that. It's like, well, that's YouTube. Like the YouTube algorithm doesn't use those tags to like, it uses those tags on how to like get people involved in the search. If you're searching for Undertale or something like that, it's like, oh, this is kind of the content that you're looking for. Well, this might be similar content. That's how the algorithm uses it. That's why like I fucking put shit, like I put in our video displays, I put PT in every single one of the tags.
Yeah.
I never titled any of the videos like, I never even titled it like the next PT or PT clone. it was always Loathe to Play Visage, and then whatever bullshit title like I thought of that had to do with what we were talking about in the episode. But I always put PT on there because, like, hey, if you're looking for a watch PT, you might like this game. It's just metadata stuff, and people were like shitting on him for putting it in the metadata. It's like that's how literally everyone fucking does it.
You put in related stuff to it. You know, if you're, it's just a thing. So I can get that. It's. I don't know. Did he ever apologize for getting those people?
Yeah, he apologized.
Okay.
He immediately responded to the developer on. He apologized. He renamed the stream because obviously as YouTube, like if you stream on YouTube, it immediately kind of releases it as its video. So he renamed that stream, and I think he added the link in the description. But I think he was also like he kind of defended his position of like, I don't have to put your like information there. I'm more glad to do it. I'm sorry that I didn't, but maybe don't call me out in public and say that I have to do something. Like, I bought your game. Like, it's the same thing as if I buy any big AAA developer and then I want to stream it or something like that. Like, yes, I should support you because that's what I was trying to do. I'm like talking about this game. I'm hoping people will get more coverage of it. I want you to get coverage, but don't tell me what I have to do. And people also got pissed off about that. And that's fair. You know, don't, like, maybe tell that guy privately not to do stuff like that. Like, don't put that out in public. Just be like, hey, you're right, but let's talk about this privately and not make it so public. Yeah. Both the publisher and Matt were fucked up for trying to make it public.
Those kind of situations suck, too, because, like, I hate the fact that, like... Because, like, I firmly believe that, like, the whole idea of, like, outrage culture is, like, a whole bullshit thing. And I always hate that because, like, I don't believe that you have to, I hope this isn't gonna hurt Bo. Okay, good, no. I don't believe that, like, in situations there's gonna be someone right and someone wrong. Like, I hate that. Like, you remember when, like, Gamergate and shit was going on, right?
Yeah.
Like, that was fucking disgusting. And I hated it because I felt like both sides in that were being terrible. And I'm not being one of those smug people who are always like, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, so I'm better than you all. It's just, I looked at what both sides of that argument had to say, and
both had valid points.
And both were I didn't think both were valid. I felt both were dumb as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt in that situation they were both stupid.
Yeah, I like, honestly, as soon as I heard about it, I'm like, this is just, I don't care.
Yeah, and it got to this point where it was just like, people just wanted to be mad at someone to be mad at them. Like, in that situation, like, I'm like, after you explained that to me, I was like, yeah, I actually felt like they were both wrong in that. And despite how much, like, I don't like game theory, I prefer to criticize people for valid criticisms.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know a lot about Gamergate. I know, like, Arnita Sarkeesian and Kotaku and a bunch of shit like that. I don't care. It was all fucking stupid. So, again...
No, because he got scared, and so he's just, like, booking it out. So it's just to show that he got out. Because he apparently followed me into the Forever Forest and got scared. Okay. And he was like,
that's why he's like, oh, thank God, I mean...
He's like, oh, thank God, yeah, wait, no, fuck you. So this next chapter coming up is one of my favorites because of what happens. It's all Shy Guys.
Oh my god.
And so yeah. So this is actually a really cool NPC right here. This is Taste Tea.
I'm sorry. Repeat?
Taste Tea. All the toads have T for the last name, so this is Taste Tea.
I hate everything about this.
But if you bring back Tasty's frying pan, she'll cook stuff for you. You can enhance items. Like if you give her a mushroom, she'll make like mushroom stir fry.
Which I'm assuming is like 10 times stronger.
It's not like 10 times stronger, but it's stronger.
No, but at least 10 times, right?
No. I think this is where I'm gonna go. I remembered something else. Okay, yes. I remembered something else I want to do down here, because there's a badge down here I want to get. Before we continue. Because it's a really good badge, and I want it. Fuck.
Nope.
I don't know how tough these guys are. I hope they're not... I don't think they're too tough, because I remember I was reading...
They're a different color than the others, so I'm gonna say tough.
Yeah.
Because that's how game design works.
Yes. you fighting the same enemy, but they're a different color, especially if they're like a darker color.
They're tougher.
They're tougher.
They're just stronger.
Nah, these are just dirty Goombas who live in the fucking sewers. Okay, they're not that tough. They're clearly weaker than the last chapter ones, because I think you're supposed to go.
You're hurting from the last couple fights.
Oh fuck, you're right. I probably should have gone. I should have gone to a place and slept. It's fine. Blooper.
Wait, what?
That's a blooper.
Is it a boss fight?
I think it's like a mini.
boss?
I think it's like a mini boss, which is kind of bad because
Yeah, you're fucked.
No, it's fine. Dizzy dial. Oh god.
All right.
All right, that actually made me a bit dizzy.
Don't know if that was necessary, but fine, sure, whatever.
Dude, have you ever gotten so dizzy that you puked?
Yeah, but I don't think it counts because it's usually like roller coaster rides and stuff like that, and I can't do those. Like that, like remember the time like I had to sit out when we went to
Six Flags,
and I had to sit out like the last like 6 rides.
Yeah, you only went on like a handful of rides. I remember that. Yeah.
I just can't do like motion stuff like that.
Yeah, for me it's spinning. Like I can't do like rides that spin, and I realized this when I was younger, because my best friend of all time, who I've known way longer than your dumbass, who
Satan?
Yes and no. I'm sure she would like to go by that name. We'll probably have her on the show sometime. She's an e-girl.
She's a what?
E-girl, girl on the internet.
You mean a gamer girl?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Fake gamer girl. Fake.
She's definitely not fake.
No.
Shrink stomp badge. That's
There's no
not what
such
I
thing-
wanted.
There's no such thing as a girl that plays games.
It's true. There's no girls on the internet either. That's you don't know that like remember that classic like phrase like thing that like 4chan always said. All guys are on the internet. All guys are girls. All girls are guys, and all children are FBI agents.
Accurate, pretty much, yeah. Oh, you can ground pound that.
Yeah, but I think this is where we're supposed to go.
Nah.
Blooper.
What? Another.
Oh, he's thick. Hello there, children. Stay safe. I will be back.